Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Coinsmith. How are you all doing today? Getting a little tired, folks. Driving. It's a long haul, 150 miles each way to work every day, and then coming home and having to look through this news is pretty refreshing. Though it picks me up for the evening, just looking at hopefully what I hope to be one day the golden path to my retirement, banking on it, folks. I really believe some of these projects have really good validity to them, and I hope they're going to pan out. With that being said, I'd like to first tell everyone, or do my housekeeping statement, is that I am not a financial advisor, so please do not use anything in this video as financial advice. But use it for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. All right. Well, thank you all. What do you all think of some of the video that I had taken? Some is recent, and some I'm looking back through some of the old files that I had, putting up some select few pieces that I have for that night vision rig that I put together, and took some video outside. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Some of it's explainable, some of it isn't. I just don't know what it is. Do birds fly at night? I don't know. We were told that they don't fly at night. So I don't know if they're birds. I don't know if it's International Space Station. I have no idea if it's military planes. But there is some strange stuff out there. I had heard, and this is a really interesting, I just have to digress a little bit here. The last one that I had put up in the right-hand corner, where that trail of whatever came through, it looked like a snake, that someone else who took these videos, and these are all mine. Yeah, I've taken these videos. I can rest assured you that I have. If you've seen them out before, someone else took them from me. I took them. But anyway, that they are, believe it or not, they're saying that they're like dragons or something up there, or some kind of like I don't know, spiritual beings, or some. I have no idea. It's out there. It's kind of the same thing with the trail and that windiness, that flight pattern that the last one had. It was pretty cool. I got to look more into that. Kind of freaked me a bit, but hey, you never know what you're going to catch. So, but anyway, today's news. This is from Bitcoin News. It's from Nick Marinoff. He asked a big question: will Bitcoin continue to spike in the coming weeks? And I think a lot of us are trying to figure that one out as well. So he goes on to say that many analysts are wondering what will happen with the father of cryptocurrency, okay, commenting that it is still undecided regarding what direction will it take. The currency first began to spike in early April, following more than a year of heavy slumps and bearish activity. We sat through that. Though the final 5 of those slumping months proved to be the worst. Yeah, they were pretty bad. In November of 2018, following a lengthy period of hanging around the $6,000 mark, Bitcoin was struck heavily following the Bitcoin Cash hard fork that left many industry members polarized and fighting with each other like rabid dogs. The mess left Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies in shambles, with the father of digital assets falling to the mid-3,000s range. It ultimately stayed there for 5 months, until recently. So look where we are now. You just never know with crypto, I'll tell you. 1 month ago, Bitcoin surged by nearly 20% from this range, but many analysts aren't sure what's going to happen, claiming there aren't any clear signs regarding bearish or bullish behavior. Joe DePasquale, for example, is the CEO of cryptocurrency hedge fund BitBull Capital. He comments that for the past month, Bitcoin has swelled and fluctuated between 5,000 and 5,500. And it is likely to continue doing the same for some time. The market is still somewhat indecisive as to the direction it should go. Even though Bitcoin has been rising in price steadily, we have not entered a bull run yet. We're all waiting for the bull run. A managing director of crypto-to-crypto derivatives platform Amulet agrees with DePasquale, stating that it was very premature to state that Bitcoin had entered a bullish state. Regarding its present $5,000 range, he added, "It could be like this is the what this. It could be like this for a while. We still have not yet to see a clear indicator of a bull market, and we're all waiting, I believe, for this to happen, aren't we? It's going to be fun, I hope." Finally, one thing that could potentially serve in Bitcoin's favor is that sentiment has performed a monumental shift over the last several weeks. Bitcoin went from being a scary thing to a positive thing once again. Following the sudden and unexplained rise, users have gone from worrying about the potential volatility to loving its benefits and structure. So, your guess is as good as mine, I guess, and theirs. I believe, though, if I'm going to err on the side of what could happen, I guess looking back over the many years, or the last 5 years that I've been in this arena here, looking at and just riding it out, I still have the same amount of coins. Well, I still have the same coins that I purchased 5 years ago, just increasing in positions on a select few. Some of them I told you I picked up because I liked the name, or I don't know, it was the trend at the time. I've gotten away from that. Looking more now, this is why this channel is up, looking at projects, trying to pick the ones that I think that are going to survive, picking a very select few of the ones that I believe have this bullish ability to hit some pretty high numbers, increasing at a higher rate, let's say. And those again are my favorites are XRP, Cardano, Digibyte, Tron. XRP though has got to be the one. That's got to be the one that's high at on the list right now. Also, the older ones, the Ethereums, yeah, I have those too. Lisk, gosh, I could go on. I told you I have 70 different coins, or tokens, or whatever they were called at the time, spread throughout my portfolio. So I'm not going to drive myself crazy and go ahead. I don't know why that popped up there, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to drive myself crazy and just go ahead and look every single day, because it goes up, it goes down, goes sideways. It could shoot up, it could shoot down. Just crazy fluctuation in this market. Looking for the steady growth. It could jump and and correct itself and go back down. But as long as if we're making, and I always get this wrong, I'm going to try for it anyway. If we're making new higher highs over the lows, which they were low at one time, but now they're higher and not lower lows, as long as that step effect happens and we're on the ascend, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with those. And I'm probably going to stick with them for a long time. It's not money that I have to really get at. Knock on wood, thank God, that that I would need for everyday living, or if something catastrophic happens, I guess, with the economy, which we're hearing so much about, that could potentially happen. But don't want to even go down that path. Let's remain positive. Let's hang in there. Let's continue to look for articles articles like this that give us some type of hope and direction that we're on the right track. I'm going to continue looking through my best of night vision videos that I did. Look at this one though. I don't know what's on this one. I really can't tell. I think a lot of it might be I know things that come across close to the lens that are in the very closer to the lens probably could be more like an insect at night. Things that are further out and what I think are higher in the altitude, have higher altitude. Those are the ones that I'm trying to figure out what they could possibly be. There is a satellite, I believe, in the last part of this video. You can see tracking once again on a. I think this one's going from right to left again. It could be that same, set of satellites that pretty much orbit each night, though I do go out at different times. But anyway, let me know what you think. Hopefully you'll like my channel. Hopefully you'll become a subscriber. Tell me what you'd like for me to cover. Hit that notification button, and I will do my best to continue trying to look for strange things in the sky and looking for some good deals that we might be able to get involved with. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless the United States.